Was there anyone in that conversation who, in your observation, had too much to drink?
Like Rudy Giuliani.
Tell me more about that. What was your observation about his potential intoxication during that discussion about what the president should say when he's addressed the nation on election night?
And the mayor was definitely intoxicated, but I do not know his level of intoxication when he spoke with the president, for example.
That was former Trump campaign advisor Jason Miller tossing his old friend Rudy Giuliani under the bus. Miller told the January 6th committee under oath that America's mayor wasn't holding it together on election night. A drunken Giuliani begged Trump to declare victory, Miller said. That would be funny if Giuliani's drunken advice hadn't ultimately led to a violent attempted coup. Miller is putting on the record something that's been an open secret in Washington for years. Rudy Giuliani has always been the best and loudest advocate for the debunked lie that Democrats stole the 2020 election. But Giuliani is also no stranger to other tipsy missteps. During Trump's first impeachment trial, Giuliani got himself in trouble for drunkenly pocket-dialing a reporter while having a candid conversation about extorting Ukraine. It's no surprise that Trump sided with Giuliani over the army of election experts Trump paid for their expertise. Losing an election is tough. It's even harder when you're a lunatic. On election night 2020, when Trump should have been receiving real information, he was instead cooking up a scheme with a drunken Rudy Giuliani. The end result of that plot would be a violent attack on the United States Capitol, and millions of dollars spent figuring out just what happened. That Giuliani's drunken escapades have once again become national news will please one anxious group of people, the members of the January 6th committee. After months of often under-the-radar work, the committee is eager to make headlines with its primetime televised hearings. The fact that Miller's testimony immediately went viral shows that Americans are paying attention. That's terrible news for Republicans, who've spent the past months downplaying the hearings as reheated news. Voters are voting with their eyes, and the numbers say they want more. The committee knows it needs to make an impact now, and on June 12th, the committee took a step that stunned even fellow lawmakers in Washington. Members of the committee announced that they had uncovered what they feel is sufficient evidence to support an unprecedented criminal indictment of Donald Trump. If true, that would be a stunning development and one of the most consequential acts ever undertaken by our government. The January 6th committee, to their credit, agrees. But the committee also makes clear that the decision to charge Trump isn't theirs to make. That responsibility would fall to Attorney General Merrick Garland, who is himself no stranger to Republican dirty tricks. And it's uncertain how a Justice Department that has been hesitant to charge Republicans for wrongdoing would even handle the massive political implications of a Trump indictment. In his rush to embrace a fantasy world where he won the 2020 election, Donald Trump now finds himself facing legal trouble that must feel all too real. He can thank Rudy Giuliani for guiding him down that doomed path. The January 6th committee is about to lead Americans down the dark and crazy final days of the Trump administration. And Rudy Giuliani has finally found his starring role.